just hopping right in here, right where we left off. Gotta go to the AV room. Huh, there's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us he mentioned. I better go tell everyone. She just ran off. Didn't follow after her. I just stood right there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. Rooted in place. I think I see something. Alright, I guess I'll just... Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. Sorted through the DVDs, I found the box and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expectant-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. It's because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. This was a normal school. I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here now, it was totally different. I wasn't living in an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? Looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naedu, accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside of me like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist again against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. Need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe? I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box. Is what Monica was talking about? What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? Yeah, no way this is real. Haha, no way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew. They'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Not even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm. I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other. It is a classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. But both countries want peace, and each commits to its scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other. In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. Kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone stays to work together, but in our hearts we're afraid someone might betray us. Don't push those awful thoughts into our head. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can say that, but when you're making that, everyone drops their guard. You can just... What? Exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Fuck, doing the wrong voices. Yeah, you're right, we just need to calm down.
So then,
Okay, then maybe we should just all start by, like, just talking. If we just talk about what we saw, that'll help everyone. That'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka? What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? Gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it. She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Shut up. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. Yeah, okay. It's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go whatever you think we have to do? We don't have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Alright, I'll talk to a couple people first. What was in your video, Fumi? Before you go asking someone else, it's polite to use what you saw first, don't you think? Well, why are you covering your ears?
Yes, indeed.
If I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. It's a perfect art to see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's how it works. It was in your video, Taka. I saw. Sorry, it's gonna take me some time to figure out how to put it towards. Okay, so nobody's gonna say what they saw, but... Right. Where should she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. She in the gym?
But more important,
Am I cut on you like super curious what's in everyone's videos? I mean, I can't say I'm not curious. Right, I could totally tell. Doesn't mean you're gonna tell me what those in yours? Who knows? It all depends on what kind of mood I'm in, you know? Don't think she's gonna tell me. Okay, so... Let's see, I could probably see on the map here. Never mind. Oh, does it not show on the minimap here? I'll just... Sayaka? Answer, because I'll have to keep looking. Shit. Hers leave. She's not in here. What was in your video, Mondo? Oh, it doesn't matter. Not a big deal. It was fake anyway, it had to be. Whatever's doing all this was pulled it out of his ass. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Those assholes can't fool me. Laundry room? Shit. She is the main school, folks. Oh, she's in here. Nice. Found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. It looked like maybe she was upset or angry or no. Didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Saka, are you okay? Yeah, fine. Actually, no, how could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Saka, calm down. She thrashed around. I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family, now more than ever, we need to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. But they want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? Let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. What if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, if that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what would come over me.
Sayaka? Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you just said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely. Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto,
Hearing you say that, I could feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. Felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up! Yeah. Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up? Do you even have to ask? Boner. You're a flagpole. Get the hell out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in. Oh. Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out. It's gonna come out. My pristine, pure white stuffing. What the fuck? I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling my power, and let go with everything I had. Gua. Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. Well, boy, are you slow. I got it down to $1,000 full-course dinner in the time you took for you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, and sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now? You just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, do you just want to head back? Yeah. Fuck. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Zack and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm gonna lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think, after watching that deranged video, I needed some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in this video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do all the others feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong, huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. How come someone's here? Alright.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Wait, fuck. Come on.
It was so strange.
Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room. All of a sudden, my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It's like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. They started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, and I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? Who would do something like that?
I mean,
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but it still makes me nervous. If something like that happened in the middle of the night, what will I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then... Oh wait, then... Why don't you stay in my room tonight? That would make you feel a little better. What? Well, it said in the school regulations that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't say specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know... Ah. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, didn't even cross my mind. No, I mean, me either, but... Not even I mind the idea, but... Oh, whoa. If you don't mind, could we maybe just switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. That case, then. So, same old announcement.
This is a school outside.
Okay.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will... Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Yeah. Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room tonight for now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Oh, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. Again?
like I said,
Like I said, I'm psychic. Well, aren't you just gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness it looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. Okay. There was another worried expression there. Koto, please be careful if someone comes to the door. Don't open it, no matter what. I won't. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, lift up the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyways. Oh, that's right. Totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
About what I said before? Said I'm psychic? It really was a joke. Honestly, I'm really just perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Give me one last parting smile. I headed off to my room. Okay. Let's run as soon as I got in the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of nobody here. Making sure there was nobody around to spot me, rushed into Sayaka's room. Alright. Time to snoop around. This is Sayaka's room. Really doesn't look very different from mine. Smells nice, though. Okay, time to raid it. Weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. Wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. Reminds me, never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. It's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. What else is there to inspect? Alright, so... let's see what's in her drawer. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka is a sewing kit, just like the note said. Next to it is a map of the body's vital organs. Huh. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm really reluctant to go in. Don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I'd probably go to bed soon. So I lowered myself into Sayaka's bed. A pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. It'll bring me some sweet dreams. Feeling a bit better than before, I fell asleep. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We set sail for Earth and left Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
so then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Yeah, ding dong bing bong, we get it. Yeah, same old fucking message.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet.
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. Remembered I was in Sayaka's room. Promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Oh, good morning. Can you believe it? That was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who'd arrived on... time would be considered model high schoolers. Ones who showed up a little late. Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup just did not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. This morning, today took a little longer than usual. With the types with a more lax sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. Finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
But it's so awful to be late.
Yo.
I didn't oversleep, just got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people, just in general. They kind of moved on the pace. Regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, see it. Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high school category. So for her to be late,
What?
what's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, you seen Sayaka? But whatever. I just came straight from my room to here. She forgot about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark sense of unease rose up inside of me. That speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night. She was supposed to be safe. Over the course of one night? Yo, shit. The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? Holy shit. Better check on the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Yo, fuck. She's dead. Yep. Okay, fuck. Took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself inside my brain. And then, everything went black. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. A ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw everyone looking at me. Again, it was something I'd seen before. Hi, you're awake. Finally, are you okay? Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You unconscious dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw was real? Right, it really did happen. Jake is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see Sayaka. Oh, wait. I have to see for myself. I have to see Sayaka's. Check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka's completely, irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? It shouldn't be obvious. Monokuma told us you'd all to come here. Hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, I remember the terrible place I had to pay. But
So,
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? So it's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he was the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for being the bear times one rule.
but
Then who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's... Hmm? What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to get a dove shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? What have you decided to kill Sayaka? So that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying, I'm telling you. He killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone! It's amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Or do it else. I like the stuffed animal here. One of us really did kill her. That person gets to graduate from school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Complete dumb. That's what you said. You kill somebody, you get to leave. Pooh.
What?
Why you laughing? It's 'cause naive. You're so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz out of here? You're super naive, deliciously naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing.
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
then perhaps...
You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are blackened that has committed the murder, you can't be found out by other students. That is what you were talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to access whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has been taken, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. They and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well...
So what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution.
What?
Execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So make sure I understand. We have to get it right, and then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed. What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. Wow, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? Class trial, what the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. Why not? What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What are you saying? You're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy. What punishment? I might, don't know, throw you in deep, dark, scary prison or something. Shut the hell up, say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this. Don't be so selfish. You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, You'll have to go through me first. He said that. He came charging at us, though it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Oh, shit.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear.
Yo, what the fuck? Shoddy dead.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. Just like that, she never moved again. Holy shit.
No way!
What the? I don't... Can't be real.
Well now.
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really want to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But after... Okay, I'm sick of doing this fucking voice. Well, you guys understand, right? Now you see just how serious I am. Oh, wait.
Shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who was until just a second ago been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventful of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical, or are you saying I want to waste time the whole time? Come on, you want to take me for a Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. Let's see, This little file of information I've gathered about the death in question, I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys are an expert at this kind of thing, but so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? The surveillance camera picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then if you know who killed Sayaka? Well, of course I do. If I didn't, I'd probably just pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now would I?
correct.
It's a good point. The judge has been able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, put the full effort in the investigation. Holy shit, I'm sick of doing this fucking voice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. Then Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. For who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help it but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. Yet an oppressible, terrible situation. She didn't allow the slightest hint that had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose faith in each other. That would lead to some disastrous result in having total faith in everyone else.
What?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and all the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die? Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
that's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we are all going to die here. Right, we need to serve it the right way.
Of course.
You're the way we can run away with the situation. We have no choice but to move forward. Just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No, wait, now am I getting lit by letting someone kill me? Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating the sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I need to find out. I didn't know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had been to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I just have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alright. Well, now is a pretty cool time to save. Quit. Alright, catch y'all on the flip.